Jay's perspective. This episode, basically, we're going to be talking about the big game going on tonight, the Chiefs and the Chargers going on around 7:20. Top two teams in the AFC. Patrick Mahomes is basically going to keep trying to continue toward building that MVP case up, as well as we are trying to lock down the AFC West, and more importantly, we're looking to lock down that number one seed so that when January rolls around, the AFC playoffs rolls through Kansas City. Anyway, that's a couple thoughts on that game. Eric Berry will be back, which is a huge thing. He's not going to play the whole game. He's going to be on a pitch count, but he will be in there just to have that impact leadership on the field as opposed to being on the sidelines and just coaching. It should embolden the defense. It should galvanize them. I'm expecting a huge game from the defense. I'm expecting them to dominate. I'm expecting the offense, Patrick Mahomes, to go out there and do what they do, which is put up points at will. I don't see the Chargers doing too much defensively against us. Everybody wants to bring up the short week, and we're missing Spencer Ware, we're missing Watkins, and we don't have Hunt. I just want to say, first off, we need to stop talking about Kareem Hunt. We let him go 2 weeks out. He's not coming back through that door anytime soon, ever. We've won without him. We have Spencer Ware. He's not going to play tonight, but this is running back university. The Williams boys are going to step up as well as we have Sarkisian West back. He already knows the system. He'll just step in seamlessly and do a couple snaps himself. Defensively, I expect Justin Houston, D4, Chris Jones to just cause havoc out there for Philip Rivers because he's not a bullet ball quarterback. Get a little pressure in his face and see how many turnovers and gifts he gives to us throughout the night. Melvin Gordon's game time decision, I personally don't think he's going to start. And even if he does, I don't think he's going to make really much of a difference because he's going to still be hobbled by that knee. And with Eric Berry being out there and just being at home and wearing the red uniforms tonight, it's going to be a bloodbath. I expect a Cincinnati-type beatdown or a Patriots 2014 Monday Night Football beatdown because it's just too much going our way. And we know what is at stake. The number one seed in the entire AFC. The West is one thing, but at this point, that's just religiously what we do is win the West. We're looking for that number one seed so we can go ahead and finish out this Super Bowl run and make sure that it goes through Kansas City. Anybody that comes to play us in the playoffs, it will be at Arrowhead Stadium. You're going to have to deal with that. And it's Patrick Mahomes this year. But I want to kind of digress from that game. Final score on that, I'm thinking 45-17, but like I said, I'm going to digress from that. I recently was speaking to a customer at one of my jobs, and he gave me a good idea of also implementing local news. Now, I looked around a couple of stories, and I seen an interesting one yesterday that's about in the state of Kansas, it's been approved that you can, as a cop, you can basically not have a search warrant and still check somebody's house if you happen to smell marijuana. Now, I have a problem with that person, not because of the marijuana or anything like that. It's just more of you're green lighting cops to be able to just search at any time just if they suspect that they smell it, even if there's nothing going on in somebody's house. That's an invasion of privacy, first off, personally to me. And second off, I feel like you're opening Pandora's box to the point where it starts off with marijuana and them having this suspicion of smelling it to where any suspicion that they have that it's going to start kicking in people's doors, invading privacy. You don't know if they have kids at home. You don't know if they have a newborn. You don't know the dynamics. And that's more than likely going to cause more incidents than not because you're emboldening these cops who already, not all of them, I'm not saying all cops do, but a lot do step over the line and cross it and do unnecessary things. And all that's going to do is just cause extra tension. So my thoughts on that are to definitely be careful what you're out here passing and making legal because not everybody has the mind frame and the intellect to execute in the correct way. There's a lot of people that execute in the wrong way, and that's why we have as many deaths and murders that we do have. So like I said, just be careful with that, guys. You're opening up Pandora's box, and once it's open, it's hard to close back. Thank you guys. Have a great day. This is Jay's Perspective. I'll see you again soon, people.